Hare. A lot of you wanted to see him again in my vid, so here he is. First day here, guys. I hadn't planned to make a lean-to shelter, and we're gonna make some traps, try to get some food for ourselves. I came across this place here. From the first second I came across this place, I knew exactly what I'm gonna do. And I have some product to show you today, and I think this is gonna be a perfect test. I'm gonna stop talking. You probably saw a commercial on social media about these multifunctional survival shovels. I'm gonna test this out today to see if it works, and on many channels I saw that it turned out to be great. But yeah, cheap kind of knife, it's very sharp, and again this is a shovel, okay guys, so this is just fine for the shovel. And I have spear, whistle, and inside here fire steel. Let's put this together, okay? What I'm doing here, guys, I'm leveling this ground here because I'm gonna make a bed, and on top of the shelter I'm gonna put a tarp just to protect me from any wind. There should be no rain, but in case of rain I'm gonna have some protection. And now basically we can call this survival shelter, okay? Only thing that you need is a tarp and a little bit of rope, and then just improvise. Because now when Corona is here, when it mutates and we become zombies, you'll need skills like this to survive. Also, if you don't have any food, you can eat your dog. I would save myself if someone ate mine. Right, boy? Thank you. MB knives, link in the description. Shaving sharp. I'm getting my shelter finished here. All I have to do is close sides, put my stuff inside, and then I'm gonna light a fire and set some snares. All this effort was worth of it. Simple as this, with a tarp, which costs around $5. Ain't gonna get any better than this. Since I have this emergency blanket, why not to make a super shelter? Although I have all of these small holes, I'm gonna cover it later with the leaves, so I should get the best effect of the shelter. Hey. She's very calm today, and that's very, very weird. Check that tail. There we go. My bed, emergency blanket. I have tarp here to cover it later, and I'm going to use these two rocks for the weight. And what I have to do now, I have to fill these gaps, and this one over here. Although I'm thinking of leaving this and place my head over here so I have fresh air during the night. From the top you can see that I have angle here in case of rain, and also if you want to protect yourself from coronavirus zombies, you can also make it camouflage with all these leaves. What do you think? Where's Corona? Where it is? He doesn't care. What I'm gonna do now, guys, I'm gonna check surroundings. I saw many game trails around here. We have a lot of hares around here. I hope we're gonna get one with a simple snare. I'm gonna try to find some bigger logs for firewood and light a fire, cook a dinner, and hopefully tomorrow or day after it we're gonna have something in our snare. What do you think? Come. Come up. Come up. Time to move on. See this? Game trail of a small one. So on this trail I'm gonna set at least 5 snares. And I saw also down there some hare and $5.50 paracord. Best way to do it. is with a wire, but if you don't have any wire, this is the way to go. Okay, 5 fingers off the ground, and over here I'm gonna place this. Just to make sure that he goes through it. Snares are set well away from the campsite. What I'm gonna do now, it's time to light a fire. I have some meal to cook. Hopefully tomorrow or on Saturday, me and my boy, we're gonna have some meat to eat. For now, let's take to that sure dinner. I gotta say, this shovel actually works. I didn't believe it at first, but you saw all of that roots and over there in a shelter, and they're very, very tough, and no damage so far. I'm gonna leave a link in the description if you wanna buy it. But for one survival shovel, it actually works. I was very skeptical about it. I guess I was wrong. One last test. I have to chop this small dead tree because it's on my way. Not the best chopper, but it does the job for one shovel, and no wobbling so far. This sand is great insulator. obviously. Well, I can say that I'm pretty tired right now. Now the great thing about being around the river is you have a lot of these dry trees around you. And you have some very nice fire with it, because it is very, very hardwood and the birds, awesome. You can see that this has no white smoke around, which means there's no moisture in the wood, which is a great thing. You get a nice temperature, and over here I'm very, very warm, and when you touch this blanket, I don't know how they made it, it just works. Even when you touch it, you can feel heat, it reflects just perfectly. Whew. Let me show you what I have for dinner. Alright guys, time to get snug in. It's getting dark, and after I lay in my sleeping bag, I'm gonna put a big log on this fire. I'm gonna close this tarp and just enjoy the night. It's not too cold, my sleeping bag is until minus 15 degrees Celsius, so I don't need fire all night. And that's a good recommendation, and you will cut less, you will be less exhausted if you have a warmer sleeping bag.
Finally in bed. Now ga je wacht, eat.
As you can see, I have a longer fire, so it covers most of my body. I'm trying to film a good night dog, but it's hard to do it with my dog with me. I'm laying down on a sleeping bag. Later on I'm gonna snug in, but he's sitting on it right now and he doesn't care. It's great to have him around here. He's patrolling the campsite and there will be no wild animals around, and this boy's here, which is a great thing. It's always good advice to take your dog, but always keep him supervised. I'm gonna enjoy my fire as long as it goes. I'm gonna snug in then and go to sleep. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good night. Well, you would be surprised how chilly this morning is. All around here, ground is frozen right now. Luckily, nice and warm sleeping bag. I'm gonna cook some tea now, and then I'm gonna walk around, check the snares, and I have some food from yesterday in case we don't have any score at all. Yeah, very chilly morning. there should be a very nice lunch. While this guy is cooking, make sure guys you go down there in the comment section, comment what you think, hit a like, that like helps a lot to this channel. And if you're new, if you like this content, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Also guys, if you're interested in any piece of gear or wear that I have, go down there in the description. There are links of all of the gear that I have here. I light the fire over here. When I get coals, I can put them underneath the Hare. He burned a little bit. Yeah, it's very hard to make it perfectly roasted in these kind of conditions. Good. The day was pretty good. We had our meal, and right now it's very chilly. And you saw this morning that everything on the ground was frozen solid, and that's because of a lot of moisture here from this river. Okay, time to get into my sleeping bag and for some good night talk. And that's how we're gonna end this with. Just came home and took a shower. Anyway guys, at the end of the vid I wanted to make time lapse of morning, but my battery on the camera was exhausted. What I want to say is since this coronavirus is actual at the moment, make sure you be responsible and make sure you follow instructions from WHO and stay safe out there. Thanks for watching again. As always, I will see you next time.